So I was thinking about this idea and I wanted to come and make a video about this because I think this is an idea that's really important and applies to a lot of people's life, but a lot of us don't actually know what it means to do this thing. And what I'm talking about is living your best life and becoming the best version of yourself. As I was thinking of this idea more and more, I came up with an analogy that I think describes what I believe it means to be your best self and how you can actually attain that in your current life situation now. I want you to imagine that your future self came back to the present to talk to you. This person has everything you want and aspire to be. He or she is healthier than you are, they have more money, they help more people, they're more balanced. Long story short, they've already attained everything you want to achieve, and they can even guarantee that you're going to attain those things one day too. So then what happens when you leave that conversation? Do you go back to living your life normally and ignore what you learned in that conversation? Or would you live your life differently and start to play the role of your future self until that idea of your best self becomes your new normal? There's a speech by life coach Jarett Grossman, which I'll link in the description. And in that speech, he tells his audience to imagine waking up from a coma with no recollection of your past life. Now imagine how you'd live your life from that moment on if the doctors told you that you used to be a Navy SEAL and they want you back when you're healthy. Or what if they told you you're a piano teacher? Now depending on what they told you about yourself, you'd find that you'd live your life in two very different ways. And you'd also find out that how you lived your life was largely determined by how you perceived yourself. Now the truth is, your life is already a reflection of how you perceive yourself. Knowing this, how would your life change if you start to think of yourself as your future self? What kind of growth could you expect to see if you lived every day as if you knew your goals were guaranteed and all you had to do was play the role of your future self until you became that person? This is the key to becoming the best version of yourself. In the Bible, there's a verse that says, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." So what do you do from this point on? Because you can't just think about your goals and expect to achieve them, right? You have to start living out your everyday life as if you were that successful person that you want to be in the future. So I'm going to leave you with 7 actionable steps you can start to take every day to become the best version of yourself. So the first step is to identify what it is you want and to find your vision. Now you don't have to make this too deep because this is just a start, and as you grow, your vision becomes more and more defined. So for now, just identify a few goals that you have for the future, and most importantly, think about those emotions that your goals bring about and concentrate on those. Then following that, the next step is to create a vision board for yourself. Now, a vision board is basically just a place that you can write down your goals, and it's supposed to inspire you and motivate you every time you look at it. So all you need to do is to grab a piece of paper or some poster board and write down your biggest goals on the piece of paper. Don't think about it too much, just write them down. Then I want you to go on the internet and look up pictures and images related to those goals and print them out and stick those on your vision board. Once you're done, hang that board up somewhere where you'll see it every single day. By hanging it up somewhere that you'll see it regularly, you'll be reminded every single day of what your vision is and why you want to achieve that. The third step is to meditate on your goals. Find a schedule or a routine that works for you to meditate regularly, and during that meditation, try to clear your mind and concentrate only on your goals. This is going to build up the habit of clearing out the distractions of life and focusing on your vision. And then the fourth step is to find a mentor. Whatever it is you want to do in life, chances are someone's already done it. Or at least someone's done something close to it. Therefore, it's your duty to go ahead and seek out that person and learn from them so you can avoid mistakes and find out what it is that it'll take for you to achieve your goals. Next, I want you to seek out opportunities to practice being your best self. As I always like to say, practice makes permanent. So the more you practice being the best version of yourself, the more real it'll become and the more natural it'll be for you to actually be that person. So as you're defining what it means to be your best self and what it will look like, identify and pursue opportunities for you to go out there and actually put these ideas into practice. Last but not least, you have to let go of limiting beliefs. The number one thing holding you back from becoming the best version of yourself is your own beliefs. We all suffer from this. Whether we care too much about other people's opinions, we believe we're not talented enough, or we think we don't have the resources, or maybe even we're just scared that we don't have the grit to work hard enough to achieve our vision. There's going to be subconscious beliefs that hold us back from being who we know deep down we can be. There's a great book that goes into greater detail about belief systems and how we can change them. It's called Why Quantum Physicists Never Fail. I'll link it in the description. But essentially, your beliefs are fluid, and you have the power to change them. Identify what it is that's holding you back, and think about how you can change that thought into a mindset that's going to help you achieve your goals. Now, I want to be 100% transparent and honest with you guys. I'm only 18 years old. I don't have all the answers. I haven't completed everything that I've wanted to achieve in my vision. I still have a lot ahead of me to pursue. But these ideas and these steps are not things that I just came up with on my own. These are things that I've learned and studied from past mentors and books that I've read and just all these resources that throughout the years I've studied myself. Now, the main takeaway that I want to leave you guys with today is that beliefs are everything. In order to be the best version of yourself, you have to let go of the limiting beliefs that are holding you back and only focus on the beliefs that are going to get you where you want to be. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed.